Hello everybody, welcome back to the Daily Journal series. We're starting today off now. Quick little team change that I made. Quackable's on the team. The big reason why that is, I took Alligator off. I don't really need more strength at this point. I could push for Master 20. I don't think it's necessarily happening at this point though. I don't really have the right ingredients to make a very powerful meal. I don't really need Master 20. I've made it before on Cyan. A couple times. Well, I think just once actually. But next week, we want to push more, and it's a meal boosted week, so missing even just one meal would be very, very sad. So I'm running Quackable right now to try and build up those leaks, so that I have them ready to go right at the start of next week. But we're still running Swalot. I figured strength doesn't really matter at this point. In fact, since strength doesn't really matter, we're also going to swap off Espeon for one of our other leak producers. I do have a backup. I think I actually have like a double leak Farfetch'd that could do better. Like this guy maybe? He's alright if I got him to like 25. This is like a temporary fill the gap Farfetch'd. Or 30. Can I get him to 30? I have 309 candies. Let's see. I don't want to sub-skill seed it, because that'd be a bit much for, when used every now and then sort of thing. And the better question is, would it outperform my Doug Trio here? Probably, because my Doug Trio is not level 50 yet, because nobody ever sends candy for Doug Trio, and I never go to the island to get his candies. I could almost get him there. Not quite, though. Okay, let's make a quick comparison. Production comparison here. Oh, ignore that. I was just trying to figure stuff out earlier about the mints that just got announced. But anyway, I already have the Doug Trio in here, so we'll take this as a baseline. If we get him to 50, which is a stretch, because I'd probably have to spend handy candies on it. And I really, really don't want to do that for a Doug Trio. I'd much rather use that for my Cresselia. This Ditto is honestly probably better. So I'll also put in the Ditto, because it's also decent at leaks. We just need to figure out which will make us the most leaks. Wait, did I sub-skill seeded this Ditto? I apparently saved it as Help Speed S, but apparently it's Help Speed M now. I must have sub-skill seeded it. Interesting. I do not remember doing that, but okay. We're not looking at skill triggers. We're looking at inventory. We're looking for ingredients. Okay, the Doug Trio is better if we can get it to level 50. If it's still level 30, it's probably not as good. It was 37 is what it's at. 33. It's about the same. Slightly better, actually. Okay, so Doug Trio first. Ditto second. That's definitely my best Ditto for ingredient for leaks. I also have this Quackable. But Quackable is terrible for, leaks at level 30, so I'm not even going to consider it. And the other question is this Farfetch'd that I have here. It does have the double A ingredient list. I may invest in it one day if I want it for Zingzap, honestly. It's got good synergy for that. But I never saved this guy in my box, so we'll have to make him here real quick. And why not, we'll also save him. Also, the better question is, can I actually get him to 30? Because if I can't, then this isn't really worth it. But I can. Okay. So then, he'll be Help Speed S and Ingredient Finding S, which is definitely going to hurt him. And that's all he'll have for now, but I'll put in the rest for when I save him. Oh, he can't even sub-skill seed the Ingredient Finder because it's locked. It would just be the Help Speed that could be sub-skill seeded. But he's got a good nature. Okay. If we got him to 30. He'd make 53. That's significantly better. Okay, we'll send him to the box. In fact, actually, I wonder. There's a chance this could outperform my Quackable, which would be kind of sad, but I still would run the Quackable in more scenarios, because my Quackable has helping bonus. Okay, no, my Quackable is still significantly better. Right? Yeah, because this is help bonus decks. Set that way. So my Quackable is still significantly better than this guy. In fact, I wonder, how does it look if I was to sub-skill seed this? Because I can only sub-skill seed the one. Yeah, it's still 57 versus 74. But it's worth it to do it, just to get him on the team. To help produce some bonus leaks, to have a bigger stockpile for the start of week next week. So that's what we'll do. So we'll send this guy to the Pokebox, so that I have him for quick reference later in the future. There we go. I always forget to do that. Anyway. There we go. Even with the XP gains down nature. I don't really have too much usage for a Farfetch'd in general, so I'm alright with that one just being a temporary invest. Well, not temporary invest, but like when I need bonus leaks, I can just put him on. I don't intend to take him to level 60 or anything. Unless I one day need him for... Unless I want to make a more synergistic approach. But for now, we're just going to build up that leak stockpile. I've got a decent ginger stockpile, which... Oh, whoops. The team that we're looking to run next week is this team. To make, this Zing Zap. Which takes a decent amount of ginger, a decent amount of apples. Which, Cresselia is making ginger. Raichu's making apples, so we're still making a few more right now. And we even have enough stockpiled up for one craft of each, at least. Because it's only 20 ginger. So we should be set and ready to go for the start of next week. Also, sorry my voice is a little bit out of it. I went to a concert yesterday, and I used my voice quite a bit, so it doesn't sound quite perfect right now. But anyway... let's open our dream gift. We should know what it is, but I forgot. Is it the main skill? No, because I used the main skill seed on my Swalot. Oh, it's the ingredient tickets. That's right. Probably one of the lamest things that were in there was the last thing we were waiting on. Also, we have a new mission, a reward. And notably, oh, I still haven't used that many instances. Oh, well. Notably, we opened all 7 dream gifts. So we can get that on our bingo card here. I still don't think I haven't gotten this one. I've not seen any of those. Mini Candy Boost is next session. I might get a dozing session here. We might get our bingo. Let's see. We'll do that right now. And we're still working on event missions for week 1. Week 2 event missions will be out soon. Let's hop into our sleep session. I would not be surprised if this is a dozing, because I slept on an air mattress following said concert I went to at a cousin's house. So, air mattress I assume would move around a lot more. Also, I did not get a full night of sleep, as you can see there. That's got to be dozing. That has got to be a dozing chart for me. It is. Okay. We got a bingo. Thank you, air mattress. Let's make a quick box here to mark off the bingo. We'll make it like... We'll make it blue. Actually, no. We'll do I don't know. Wait. No, I didn't want to do that. Gosh. No, darn it. This is what I wanted to do. Make it like red, but we'll... Is there a way to get some transparency? Oh, there's no way to get some transparency in here. Oh, well. That's okay. Wait, that was the border color. Oh, that's probably why you can't. Here's the transparency. There we go. There we go. Bingo. And I guess it's got a yellow border because I messed up. Okay. Well, now that we're done with that, so you guys had to sit and watch that for longer than it should have been. If we see a fully evolved Sceptile or Swampert here, if we see a Sceptile or Swampert, then we have a second bingo in the same session, so that'd be neat. Wow, that is 6 3-star styles That is insane. Chikorita, there are so many Tricos. Okay, Blastoise. Well, that's a starter, just not one that we're looking for. And a Marshtomp. That is a new style. It's not the Swampert, so we don't get our second bingo, but I can mark off the 2-star Marshtomp. If I actually pull up the sleep decks here. Oh, darn it. You guys can't see this, but I just clicked the wrong thing. Okay. 2-star Marshtomp. He's not even boosted this week. That was completely random. Marshtomp looks a little strange in this game in my mind. Okay, but we have 3 Trico and 2 Mudkip. That's a lot. Our biscuit supply is not going to like this. I'm glad we got 5 bonus biscuits from the gift they gave us, because that does help. Hungry Blastoise. Okay, hungry. That helps as well. That is intriguing. Well, we'll do some of the interesting things first. We'll catch this guy, because it's guaranteed. And then we'll do this to gamble on a fully evolved Blastoise. Honestly, Squirtle is still one that I've been going for. Okay, just 3 hearts, whatever. Okay, and then I guess we'll also feed this guy a single biscuit. For the same sort of reasons as the Blastoise. It did not make a hit. Oh well, once again. 3 biscuits worth. It's boosted next week, so I should hopefully see quite a few of those. Okay, now, let's guaranteed catch this guy. Or should I have done that with Mudkip? I honestly kind of... I've got a good Dedenne. So I honestly, for my accounts, rank... and my Dedenne is like a pseudo-berry specialist, because it's got Berry Finding S, Help Speed M, and Help Speed S. So honestly, my Dedenne kind of does Swampert's job. So I can delay the Swampert catch more than most people can. It's a very good Pokemon, but I personally rank Trico a little bit higher for me, specifically. Okay. And there we have the bronze badge for Trico. So that means in the future they're going to be more likely to have Berry Finding S. Okay, are we going to get him home with us today? No, we are not. Okay, then we'll spend our last 2 biscuits on this Mudkip. And if he's still hungry, even though I prioritize Trico more than Mudkip, right now, I do still want a very good Mudkip, and I'm willing to spend great biscuits on him. But he didn't want to come up with us, so today I guess we catch 2 Trico, 1 Mudkip. And get almost there on a few others. Thank you, Neuroli. We're always making serious strides around here. As for which candy to send out, we're going to do the typical thing of me and send out the Trico candy. I'm realizing I forgot to mute my Discord. I apologize. Okay, 29,000 Dream Shards. That is good to see. Swampert coming, or not Swampert, Swalot coming in and boosting it for us. Anyways, Mudkip, Hardy Nature, that's neutral, whatever. No Berry Finding S, no Helping Bonus. No care. Trico, what you got for us? Hasty nature, that's neutral. No berry fighting us at 10. Wow, lots of gold skills there. Oh, hasty's not neutral. It just functions kind of like neutral. The only good sub-skill here is skill trigger S, and it comes in way too late. So that dude's also trash. This is our first one that's guaranteed gold at level 10. Although the last one had gold from level 10 to 50, but... And a lax nature. I think that's bad for skill specialists. I think that's like energy up, skill down. But it's still primarily a berry focus. Oh my gosh! This dude, I think, needs a... They announced white mints. I think he's getting one. Well then. It took 10 catches. 10 catches, everybody. Okay. I have to go to the calculator. I just have to see. What does this actually look like? What does this look like for us? What does this mean for our... What does this mean for our account? I should have said poison berries enabled up there. This is insane. I need a... If I get him to level 60... It's got an ABA list. That's a pretty decent list. Although, ingredients really don't matter on it. It's a skill specialist. This is just crazy. I would sub-skill seed that for sure. Oh, it's not help speed. It's skill trigger. That's right. I'd still... I will take it to level 6. This is crazy. This is without favor berry 100k. Like... Sceptile's so nuts. And for comparison's sake, if I get to level 65, this is better without any main skill seeds than my Gigachu. An energy recovery up, skill down. If I was to not mess with the nature at all, it's about the same with no main skill. Oh, with the main skill seeds. That's insane, though. This thing comes with me, like, everywhere. Like, this dude comes with me almost everywhere. So, to have this... And that's if I don't mess with the nature. I just caught something better than my mainstay that's been with me for ages. Now, I do have to remember eggs, okay? Eggs. Eggs coffee. What? That's in Claude's Claire's, isn't it? No, there's no synergy between eggs and coffee. I mean, that's alright. It doesn't make that much of it anyway. You're gonna be primarily running it just for the berries. But still, that is crazy. How does it compare if I have just... This is my comparison I like to run. It's a little bit worse than this one. But I also all the time run this guy. Which is significantly worse than this. If I get them the same level... If I don't level up its main skill... It's like the same. That's crazy. This is a good morning. It's not even a morning. It's 4:30 in the afternoon because I delayed this video today. But I'm so glad I waited to record it rather than doing just an over-the-phone one because this would have been... This is not one to miss. This is not one to miss for sure. Wow. Well then. 10 catches, everyone. 10 catches is what it took. I guess I focused on Mudkip more now. And not care as much about Trico. Because there's no way I'm catching a better one than that. There's zero chance. I guess there's not zero chance. There's like 0. Maybe 1% chance. I don't know. But it may as well be 0 chance that I catch a better one. You got a badge. What's the badge? Grass type scene? Because I saw 3 Trico. Maybe water type. I saw another ground type. Because Marshtomp's a ground type, actually. No, total sleep time logged. Isn't that cool? Well then, man, I'm just flabbergasted. That's it. At the end of the Trico hunt. I don't know what else to say. I got a mission reward as well. What's this? Cooking? Cool, I guess I didn't cook as many times. Oh yeah, I skipped a couple meals because meals weren't as impactful for me this week. I tried, but I want to make sure I had apples saved for next week, so... yeah. We still did very well for strength. Well then, I guess we don't need the Trico incense then. I might as well use it now, because now we have the one we want. So the candy boost is more impactful than running it next week when there's no 1.5 times boost to candy. Because now we just need candy. The only reason why I was saving it was to run it over a new moon. So there'd be a higher chance that I could use each incense to just get a full extra Trico. Because I was really trying to min-max catching them. But now there's no point to that. So I'll run it now during the candy boost when I'm at a higher Snorlax strength. Higher likelihood of 4-star or 3-star. Perfect. I'm running it right now. That's all. Okay, wow, if you guys have enjoyed the video... Wait. Okay, wait. No, I'm not done yet. I got one more thing I want to do. What's my... Wait, let me go back and save that guy. Save the guy to the Dex. I'm just gonna make it... What can I put it to? Already as is. I don't even know what to nickname this dude. Like... he's a grass type. That'll help filter things down. Is he this one? No, he's not that one. You can get unstarred, because you were just... The only reason why you were starred was because you were the best one I had caught yet. Is he this one? I definitely starred it. Yeah, here it is. Okay. Yeah. What's the... What level... So it'd be... 20 candies, or 40 candies for first... So I need to take 120 candies off of this. I need to have 120 candies remaining. What level could I get it to if I made it into a Sceptile? Just level 25? Okay. Well, I'll put it as a level 25 Sceptile, even though I don't even think that's possible. I'll put it as a level... And this is right after I spent all my main skill seeds on the Swalot. I catch this. But it's okay. This thing's good even without the main skill seeds. That's the crazy thing about Sceptile. It's a skill specialist, but it can do well without the main skill seeds. Also, the inventory on there is nice, coming in later. Because that's just going to help it with overnight procs to counteract against the Berry Finding S. Skill level S is so late, it's basically just not doing anything. I'm just going to leave it as a neutral nature, because I know I'm going to use a mint on this. We've basically been... If I'm reading the news right, we get 2 of them for free from this one event. And I know one of them's probably going to my Arbok. And now this is definitely the target for the other one, so, okay. We'll export this guy to Pokebox, because I know I'm going to make him that way as soon as I can. Now. I need to go through and clear out my team analysis function in Rainon. Okay. Now that I have him there... Oh, that's where my healer is supposed to go. What am I doing? I got my organization in Rainon. Okay. Cresselia goes here. Espeon. Sceptile. And then I've got 2 Meganiums that are both kind of mid. But if I was to run them, just what would it look like? Actually, honestly, at this point, only one of the Meganiums is really worth it. So I'll just run that one. And then my Raichu is probably actually better just because of the extra health bonus stack. Genuinely. Okay. This team at Lapis. No meals accounted for. Nothing to care about in the world. Let's get rid of meal bonus. Let's get rid of good camp ticket. What is my baseline strength at Lapis? Master 16. If I get this dude to level 60, Master 18, if I max out his main skill level in the next couple months, Master 18 as well, but 4 million strength, no meals accounted for. This is just what I can do. Like, if I was to actually be making a meal with this, or like, I could swap out the Meganium for something that'll make a particularly good ingredient that works with this. A particularly good ingredient specialist. I could swap. This is just insane. I can swap out the Raichu, because the Raichu's kind of just playing a generalist role here as well. I can swap out both of these guys. And I was definitely right. The Raichu is definitely the better play. If I leveled up the Meganium, it gets better. If I get the Sceptile to level 65... Now, granted, that's going to take a long time, but it's definitely a new priority for me. Cresselia is going to level up a little bit more in the next week. If we get Cresselia to level 60, which I don't know if that'll happen, but we're looking at a lot of strength there. 4.4 million strength. I can almost just master 20... That's pushing, like... That's getting a Master 19 without a good camp ticket. If I was to make this team a thing, and I got a good camp ticket and used it, that's just an easy Master 20 with 0 effort. And look at how much of that strength is coming from Sceptile. 227,000 a day. This is one of the new most powerful Pokemon. So, my goodness, I stumbled into something amazing here. Wow. Okay, well, that's actually it for the end of the video. If you have enjoyed, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. Down in the description, we'll have a link to join the Discord. You can come join us, hang out, talk about all things Pokemon, sleep, and the like. Huge thank you to all my channel members. It really means a lot to me that you guys want to show your support financially. If you too want to become a channel member and show your support that way, do note that I have no paid rewards for members, but the option is down below with that join button. And as always, I thank you all for watching and hope that you all have a wonderful day. Goodbye now.